Hello, you're watching HW News. This is me, Anusha. Let's have a quick look at the headlines today. US President Donald Trump will be joining Prime Minister Narendra Modi at a mega event in Houston named Howdy Modi. The September 22nd event will be the first time a US President and Indian Prime Minister will be addressing a joint rally. Amid speculation if Donald Trump would join Prime Minister Modi at Houston event, White House issued a statement to confirm that he would attend the rally. This is the third successive meeting between Trump and Prime Minister Modi within the span of few weeks after the G20 and G7 summits. This would also be the first time that an American president would be addressing thousands of Indian Americans at one place in the US. The event marks a huge endorsement of the efforts and success of 3 million strong Indian American diaspora and their contribution in all the walks of life. Now, you are 74 years old and no 56 can stop you, writes Karti Chidambaram to his father and former finance minister P. Chidambaram, who is celebrating his birthday at the Tihar jail. P. Chidambaram was lodged at the Tihar jail on September 5th by a Delhi court in connection with INX Media corruption case. In a two-page letter on Chidambaram's 74th birthday, Karti Chidambaram has informed that his father of various events have happened since he has been jailed while taking digs at the Bharatiya Janata Party-led government at the center. Karti Chidambaram has covered a range of topics such as Kashmir, economic slowdown, Nirmala Sitharaman's remark on millennials, and Piyush Goyal's famous gravity analogy. Now, Assam NRC and the celebration of 100 days of the Modi government was also part of it. Karti Chidambaram begins with the Chandrayaan-2 mission, informing him about the lander Vikram losing communication with ISRO, and he further said that the big drama a little after that. Now, moving on, the Supreme Court today is scheduled to hear petitions against media and communication restrictions in Jammu and Kashmir, which were imposed in the valley following the revocation of Article 370 as well as the validity of the abrogation in itself. The union government also passed a bill that split the state into two union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. A bench headed by Chief Justice of India, Ranjan Gogoi, will be hearing a bunch of fresh petitions, including one filed by the former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Ghulam Nabi Azad, seeking permission to visit the family members and relatives.
That petition is in my personal capacity as a resident and as a member of parliament from Jammu Kashmir. It is totally apolitical, non-political. It is my concern, showing my concern about the vast number of people whose livelihood is based on daily earnings. And unfortunately, neither the state government nor the central government nor the media has shown any concern about such people whose livelihood depends on the daily earnings. So I am very much concerned as a member of parliament, as a member from that state subject, member domiciled from that state. I would like to know the plight of those legs and legs of people, and this is totally on a humanitarian base. It has nothing to do with the politics.
Now, BJP National General Secretary Ram Madhav has said that the government was focusing on the return of normalcy in Jammu and Kashmir and that it will take up other issues like Pakistan Occupied Kashmir when the time comes. While speaking at Guwahati, Ram Madhav had said that Article 370 was history now and that India will be taking up all other issues including POK at an appropriate time. The BJP National General Secretary further added that the country is progressing under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's rule.
Right now, the issue is with respect to normalizing the situation in Jammu and Kashmir state. 370 is history now. Very soon we will see normal situation returning to the new union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Things will normalize, fruits of development will reach the people of the state. All other issues will be taken up at an appropriate time. Whenever their time comes, then we will talk about them.
अर्जुन प्रोफेसर से भी बात हुई, तो जाने से ने बोला था पटना सी के बारे में, उससे कैसा मतलब
अपना आपका जो सुझाव है और कुछ प्रबुद्ध लोगों का जो सुझाव है उस पर राज्य सरकार विचार करके उचित निर्णय करेगी.
Sir, Mamata Banerjee today said that the country is going through a super emergency. So how do you react?
None other than Mamata Banerjee has so much experience about super emergency because Bengal is under super emergency for last several years under Mamata's Raj. She is an expert in super emergency. If there is any one part in the country which is under super emergency, it's Mamata's Raj in Bengal. Country is progressing under Prime Minister Modi's rule.
Now moving on, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has called the implementation of NRC an important and brave decision of the government and said that the state can look at rolling out the exercise in phases if the need arises. In the first phase, it has been Assam, and the way it has been implemented there, it can be an example for us as well, said Yogi Adityanath. So he further added that the step was crucial for national security and would block the rights of the poor being taken away by the illegal immigrants. Now, on the other hand, about 150 kilometers west of Guwahati, construction is in full swing to build India's first detention center for those declared foreigners after the publication of the contentious Assam NRC list last month. The citizens list to identify illegal immigrants in Assam has left out over 19 lakh people living there to prove their citizenship. The mass detention center can house up to 3,000 people and is being built over an area of 2.5 hectares, which is about the size of 7 soccer field. It will further have 15 four-story building to keep all these detainees, and the government is expected to have a massive complex to be ready by December this year.
डिटेंशन सेंटर 20 बीघा जमीन में चल रहा है. यहाँ पे 15 4 स्टोरी बिल्डिंग है, 13 मेल के लिए और 2 फीमेल के लिए. यहाँ पे सेपरेट लेट्रिन बाथरूम है. हमारा 6 लेट्रिन बाथरूम का यूनिट है. एक में 15 बाथ 15 लेट्रिन होगा. और यहाँ पे एक हॉस्पिटल है, एक किचन डाइनिंग है, एक रिक्रिएशन है, बाहर में स्कूल है. ऑफिसर रहने के लिए हमारा 3 स्टोरी बिल्डिंग 3 है, और 4th ग्रेड स्टाफ के लिए है. 8 फैमिली के लिए हमारा 2 यूनिट का 2, 4 यूनिट का 1, और सिक्योरिटी बैरक है 2. एक में 15% रहेगा, और वाटर सप्लाई स्कीम है सबके लिए माने अंदर के लिए 50,000 लीटर कैपेसिटी होगा उसका.
Now moving on, the Supreme Court has issued a notice to the centre on a plea over the detention of former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah. The apex court was hearing a plea filed by MDMK Chief Vaiko, who had moved to the Supreme Court seeking a direction to the centre and the Jammu and Kashmir administration to produce Farooq Abdullah, allegedly under detention following the abrogation of Article 370 before the court. In his plea, Vaiko had said that authorities should allow Farooq Abdullah to attend a peaceful and democratic annual conference being organized in Chennai on September 15th. Vaiko's lawyer had further said that there are conflicting claims on the detention of Farooq Abdullah. While in Parliament, Union Home Minister Amit Shah had claimed that Farooq Abdullah is not under detention, Vaiko claimed that there was no freedom of movement for the National Conference chief. Now, the law student who had accused the BJP's Chinmay Nand of harassment and blackmail was brought to a court under heavy security today for her statement. The 23-year-old was escorted by several policewomen as she arrived to the court today. The woman claims that she went into hiding after gathering video proofs to substantiate her allegations against Chinmay Nand. The SIT also examined 2 other college employees who had been summoned on Saturday but had failed to turn up for the recording of their statements. And for more news updates, log on to www.hwnews.in.